It's a windy day. Here's Sarah, and look what's about to pop itself out. Isn't this amazing? It's a bit windy, so I'm sorry about the wind noise, but I'm not going to go back in and get my mic and miss this. So this little one from Sarah, sire is Harrison. We first saw the nose about 5 minutes ago, so plenty of time. If you're not used to alpaca birthing, do not pull. At this stage, the umbilical cord's still connected, so the baby isn't going to be suffering from lack of oxygen, and mum is probably still dilating. So I've got helpers here, so I don't need to do anything except film. We're just watching. We've got one head, we've got 2 feet. You can hear the baby. So another reason you don't pull is not only that mum may be dilating, but also the cria needs to hang with its nose down. It drains any fluids it's picked up during the birthing process. So don't rush in and help. This is progressing normally. We're just waiting for the second elbow, and then the birth will probably go ahead quite smoothly. So I'm going to stop filming and just be ready, get my towels and things ready for it. Isn't that the most bizarre sight you have ever seen? Walking away from me here is Crystal. Crystal came to me last year. We'd hoped she was pregnant, but when we scanned in February, she wasn't pregnant anymore. She hadn't actually been scanned before, just done spit-offs, but the likelihood is that she'd probably lost it early on. She's daughter of Fortuna, half-sister to Liberty, half-sister to Smurfy, and half-sister to little Yasmina, all of whom are on the farm and staying. She's been mated to Archie, and once again, just like with Hazel, I am trying to get a really nice Archie cria to take over from him. So that might be Crystal's offspring. Now, because she's not given birth before, she's called a maiden mum. I'm having to walk quite quickly now to catch up with her. She's got long legs. Now, maiden mums are higher risk at birthing. They obviously haven't done it before. Their labour can look a little bit different. Sometimes they don't show so many signs of being pregnant. Also, sometimes slightly longer labour. They don't show any, they often don't come into milk until it's time to, they've actually given birth. And if there's going to be a problem, it's more likely perhaps with a maiden mum than with an experienced mum. So we'll be watching her really carefully as she gets towards her due date, which is early May. I had to write that down because I can't remember. And I hope she's going to give us a lovely cria from Archie, preferably very spotty, with her lovely face and her lovely fibre. Thank you, Crystal. I only have 2 pregnant girls left to share with you, and one of them is this lovely brown girl in the middle. I can always tell her because she has a light patch on the side of her neck. You can just see it there. Excuse me, you are in the way. That's Hattie, I think. No, of course it's not Hattie. Anyway, we'll get back to a rather wet Clary. So Clary is pregnant to Snowdon. She's due on about the 11th of June, give or take about a month either side. And she has lovely cria. Who was her cria last year? Unity was her cria last year. Really like Unity. She's one that's staying with me in Appaloosa. So what can I tell you about Clary? Well, she's not one of our younger girls, but she has nice cria. She often walks with her tail a little raised, especially in late pregnancy. I wonder whether she actually feels the uncomfortableness more than the others, because obviously the cria are often 8, 9, even 10 kilos, which when the mum's only 60 or 70 kilos, I'm sure you can work out the proportion of that, even if you don't work in kilos. That means that's quite a lot of space taken up by the cria, and it can get uncomfortable. Most of the cria growth is done in the last month or so of pregnancy. So that's when I need to be really careful on nutrition. So anyway, that's probably enough about Clary. If you're thinking this barn is looking really crowded, this is one of 2 barns and they have free access between the 2. And today they've obviously decided they all want to be in this one, but they could walk over to the big barn the other side. Hello, Pumpkin. Pumpkin pie there, just saying hello. So let's just leave you with a quick shot of Clary. Hey, Clary. She doesn't give kisses. This is Hazel. And Hazel is pregnant to Archie. Now Hazel is a really nice quality Appaloosa. She's actually a Harlequin. She's slightly lighter in colour than Cada, so there's Cada just in front of her. Other than that, they're actually very similar. Lovely heads, really nice fibre, beautiful alpacas. Now I have a strategy here. Although Archie's producing me lovely cria, he is not as nice fibre as I'd liked. His jaw is not as good as I like. His teeth stick out a bit. So I have mated him to some nice girls to try and get cria that are better than him, so I can retire him from our breeding programme. So Hazel is a first-time mum. This will be her first cria due on about 6th of May. No idea whether it'll be on time or not. And what I'm really hoping for is one of these nice mums will give me a cria that is even better than Archie, boy cria, and then I can retire Archie and use the new boy into our stud programme. Oh, Araminta, I'm not doing you at the moment. So there we are, lovely Hazel. Let's see if she'll give us a look. Will you give us a look, Hazel? Hey, thank you. I think the alpacas have decided it's summer. Into the paddling pool, splash around. Frida's been in there lying. Who's that in there at the moment? Humbug. Venus is the one nearest us. Let's see if they'll let me walk a bit closer. They love water. It is a beautiful day, but it is only February. There they are. This flushes water off the roof through the pond to keep it nice and clean. I think it's got a slight leak at the moment because it seems to empty quite quickly. But how's that for a beautiful sight? Lots of alpacas stood dipping their toes in very cold water. There was a bit of a frost this morning. And this tiny little pond, I've seen 12 alpacas in it. What have we got at the moment? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 in there and a few more looking on. And the others, the more sensible ones, are just making the most of the sunshine whilst they have some grass. Want to finish this with a kiss, Celeste? Come on then, give us a kiss. Thank you.